I never know when it actually is on. It says it's on, so I believe it. I believe the writing. Hello, hello. Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock UK. Look forward to working with some lovely members today, if I can find any. It usually takes a few minutes for the comments to start coming in, and in that time I think I'm on my own, but it's fine. I might go over a couple of minutes at the end just cause. All right then, who's here? I've realized that this is confusing because this should be on that side. It's confused. It's not a mirror image, it's reversed image, so it's like it's like very confusing. Hi Tilly, hi Savannah, hi Facebook user, hi Edwina, how you doing? Nice to see you all. Lovely to see you. Doing tarot today. If you've got a question, please do ask. Let's have a little looky. Hi Debbie. Hi Alison. How you doing? How are you? Where are you? Who are you? How's it going? Please do make sure to go in through StreamYard. Otherwise, we won't see you. We'll see your comments, but we won't know who you are. It will just say Facebook user. Hi, Barbara. How you do? Love tarot too. Hi, Derek. Nice to see you. Hi, Facebook user. Yeah, have a look where it says to go in through StreamYard at the top of this. Otherwise, you just become Facebook user. Hi, Maz. Yeah, I have a word without which no readings will ever be given, and the word is please. So everybody, please use the word please. Otherwise, I won't do anything. I'll just sit here. I will wait. If you have specific questions, I love specific questions. Barbara, what would you like to know, matey? Barbara! Oh, it's hi, man. I see you coming through StreamYard. Hi, Ethan. Coming through StreamYard, and then I can see you. Where's Barbara's question? Barbara Duffy, what is your question? What's ahead for me? That's very vague. Do you mean in the next 20 minutes or in the whole of the rest of your life? I saw you, Derek, for a minute. Nice to see you, matey. Right then, what's ahead for me? Okay, that's very, very vague. Career-wise, okay. So, like, let's be specific with our questions. You could say to me, Lisa, please give me a reading. I'm working at the moment. I'd like to make a change. And what do you see? Or I'm in a relationship. How do you see this panning out? That kind of thing. It really works well. Barbara Duffy, what's ahead for me career-wise? Barbara, Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this is about you moving on to something that suits you better, or else you're in a position. I don't know whether you're working. So the more specific you are, the better. It really works better that way. So what I see for you is that where you put your energy, where you put your time, and don't allow fear to be your guide, because it feels as though sometimes you would like to do something different, but you kind of you limit yourself. You're like in a self-limiting belief system at the moment, and I feel as though you could go further. It's either that you get into a job, because you didn't say whether you're working or not, but it is very much about you kind of believing that you can. It's almost like you're the one in charge of this, to be fair. It's very, very feeling a bit lost. Okay, so this feeling of feeling lost, I feel like that's an old feeling that's come back. It's a recurrent thought. It speaks to you not focusing on the parts that you really enjoy. So for you, Barbara, if you really like a certain part of spirituality, focus on that. Give it your everything. If you find that there isn't something that's really grabbed you at this moment, then find another branch, because there's a lot of different things with healing and tarot and diddly and chakra work and all of that. But it's very much about you not being down on yourself, and where you put your time, where you put your energy, is where it's going to take you. I mean, you did say career, so spirituality and career are not always hand in hand, to be fair. So I was talking to you about your career, because they don't go hand in hand unless your career is entirely spiritually based. So if you have a specific question, please do ask. I'm going to leave that with you now, because I don't want fear to be your decider of your future. I want you to pick the thing that you enjoy the most, whether it's healing, whether it's spirituality in the form of meditation or chakra work or whatever. So I'm going to leave that with you. Please, I don't do health, I don't do legal, and I do not do fertility. Right then. So it's like 5 of you have gone off now because I don't do health, legal, or fertility. Let's have a look. Hi, Nor. Hi, Myret. Hi, Claire. So, Barbara, I left that with you, matey. Okie dokie. Hi, Melody. Nice to see you. Claire Plummer, I'll work with you right now. You need to go, I think it's in the bump in the right out at the top, and it says this is the StreamYard link, I think. Claire, I'm with you, matey. I will work with as many as I can get to within the time. You've done it. You've done it. Marianne, nice to see you. Right then, I'm with Claire. I will do what you need to know at the moment, all right? If you say general, that will be what you need to know at the moment. Right then, Mrs. Claire, where is she? Claire Plummer. Claire. Right, that's what you need to know at the moment, Mrs. All right, so okay, we are very much entering a phase. Come back down the bottom and say to me, I understand what you're saying. I will get to as many as I can. Without the word please, there will be no readings. Right, for Claire, what I want to say to you is that you're entering a period where you're kind of going to be manifesting very much all the things that you really desire. Please, if you have an idea, please, if you have a notion of something that you would love to do, now is the time to really get into it. It just feels very much like spring is springing for you. I feel as though if you've got something you've been putting on a back burner, this is very much about this. This is about the fire in your belly, the things that you would love to do more than anything else. Get on with it. Don't let them sit around. Don't let the ideas go to waste, because I've got the beginning and the fruition of that which you decide to do. So it's going to be an absolute success for you. Plus, you're going to love it in the meantime. So I just don't feel like you could go wrong if you want to do painting, if you want to do anything. I do feel it's a creative outlet for you, but it's going to go from sort of tiny notion to manifested enormous thing that you can put out into the world, that people say, oh my goodness, you're so clever, you did that. But more, you get to see yourself performing something so well, Claire. This is like unbelievable. And it could be that it could be quite lucrative for you going forward. It could actually be something you could have as a business to make money out of, whether large or small, but it does bring you a huge amount of contentment. And you probably already know what the idea is, or it's sort of swimming around in your emotional ether, and then you can pull it into yourself, Claire. I really love this for you. I couldn't be any 3 better cards for you if you've got an idea about what you'd like to do. Please, you have your own business. Okay, so I do feel as though it's going to get more and it's going to kind of, you're going to narrow it down and get better and more interested in what it, and it's like the excitement it grewed your excitement for your own business. And I feel like you've got some ideas to put into it to make it even better. All right, I've just changed. Good. I love this for you, matey. So let me go up. There are some people who haven't come in through StreamYard, and unfortunately we don't know what your names are. That's great, Claire. I love this for you. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Edwina. I do feel quite, whoa, it's like energized. I feel as though you will feel energized by it as well. Claire, dropping all my cards on the floor. I'm with Edwina. Hold on a sec while I pick up all the cards that I've dropped. And the trick is not to roll my chair over it, because I did that and then you ruin the cards, obviously. Right, Edwina Pickering, I'm with you, matey. Hope that made sense. Very welcome. I will pick for you what you need to know at the moment. And if I say something, please come down the bottom and say to me, yes, I understand. Okay, someone is still coming in through. We don't know who you are, the person who wants to move in the next year. And the person, it doesn't matter if you say your name, you do need to come in through StreamYard, I'm afraid. It's very easy. It honestly is easy. If it wasn't easy, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to do it. Right then, where is she? Edwina Pickering, general for your what you need to know. That's for you, matey. All right then. So this is about, okay. All right, this is interesting. I feel as though you started something and you thought it was going to be really excellent. All right, and it is excellent, but there's parts of what's going on. It's just I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I feel, you know what? Sometimes I put as the Stace put it in. There's the link a little bit above. What I feel for you, Edwina, is that I just need to slow it down. I feel as though I thought I could carry on at this pace. Please come down and tell me you understand. I started something, I got ready for it, and I'm good, and I know what I'm doing. That is not me. I know what I'm doing. I'm able to do it. I want to do it. I've got the fire, but it's a bit much. I feel a bit like, oh my goodness, this is a light. I feel a bit weighed down by it. I don't know that what I'm doing right now. I feel as though I might need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. Do you know what? Sometimes it's like, be careful what you wish for, because you get it and then you think, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it. I want to go to sleep for a week. I feel like I want to go to sleep for a whole week and then come back and be someone a little bit different. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Georgette. I feel as though I want to be... Do you know what? I need a holiday. I need a rest. I need to rethink some of this. All right. And for you, it's about letting go of parts of it. Don't let go of the nub of it. The nub, the hub, the nub. Don't let go of the main gist of this. Let go of certain aspects that you thought you would take on as well, because it feels as though the main thing of it, the nucleus of it is sound, is brilliant, you're able, but there's a part of it where you've gone, right, I'm going to do this, and it's no, let go of some of those things. They can be added in at another time when you feel like you're on top of this. So for you, I would go more slowly. I would go more, not only slowly, but more solidly, just to make sure as you go there is no actual rush, and then you can add back in those features, whatever they are, the features that you thought you wanted initially because they weren't working for you and they've actually done you in, and it's told you something about yourself, Edwina. It's told you how you like to operate in certain situations, and that's fine. You know, we don't all do things the same way. And some people like to do everything at once. Some people like to do one thing over 3 weeks, and neither is right and neither is wrong. But for you, you need to think differently a little bit here. So hi, Maria. Hi, Beth. Hi. Let me see who I'm drawn to. Not seeing anybody. Chrissy, are you here still? Chrissy with a K. I feel like I worked with you twice before. Nice to see you. Chrissy. Hi, Melody. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Tammy. Nice to see y'all. Chrissy, I don't know if you're still here. I'm very good, thank you, Judith. How are you, matey? Nice to see you. I don't know if Chrissy is actually here, although I know you put in a comment. I often don't finish a sentence. Do you do that? Chrissy, you're here. You're via Doodah, YouTube. Good. I'm glad you're all right, Judith. Chrissy, will I move soon? Soon is relative. I think you asked me that already. Didn't you ask me that last week? It won't be any different. As I've called your name, I will answer that, and then I will get with another. I see some others I want to work with. Right then, Chrissy. Oh no. YouTube. Do you know what? The internet. Sometimes it's very frustrating. Okay, yes, is the answer. This is interesting, you know, because I've got a card of legality and of a blending of energies. So if you would like to move, it's almost like you're going to move to somewhere quite lovely, and that it's going to be fairer somehow. There's going to be some, equality. There's going to be a tradition. It's an interesting. Yes, you asked me, am I going to move soon? And the answer is yes. You can always go back to this. This is 14 minutes in, so you can always go back if you need to. Hi, Kaz. But what I want to say to you is that it's going to be a happy union. You in this new place is going to be a happy union where you kind of feel very settled. You feel as though it's a piece of you. You get to feel as though this is my place that I could stay for a long time. And when I say soon, that's going to be relative, you know. To everybody, soon is relative. Sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's a year. It depends what it is. But for you, it works out that it's going to be an excellent move for you. So the answer, first of all, is yes, you're going to move. The soon is not clear right now. But I would say it would be by the summer. I would say that it will be something that will work very well for you, that you will feel happy, you will feel contented, and you will feel as though this is what you've wanted for a long time. So I'm going to leave that with you, Chrissy. I do hope you got that. There are some that have been, exactly. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. I was worried that you weren't there, that you wouldn't hear it, but good. I do really love that. I do feel like by the end of summer, so by the end of August, really. Is that legal, Anne-Marie? I'm going to pop up and see who else is here that's been here for quite a long time, because I know some of you have. If you haven't had a reading from me before, all the better. That's not a twitch, that's the hair in my eye. Suddenly start twitching. Right then. Alison Hill. Are you here, Alison Hill? I know you've been here quite a long time, so I try and go back up, but I can't always. I'm sure we can do a lot more. We've got ages. We've got 45 minutes. Alison. Years. Oh, matey. I mean, this is the energy I'm reading at the moment, you know. You can't necessarily write it in stone, but the energy as it stands right now is that's what you will get. Right, Alison. Oh, thanks, Marianne. You're a sweetie. Right, Alison. Oh, thanks, Beth. Yeah, lots and lots of tarot. Lots of tarot and some oracle. Thank you. Alison, I don't know what you asked me. I feel like I'm going to give you what you need to know right now, matey. Alison. Alison. I'm sure I sang that to you last time. Alison. Alison. With an extra L. Greedy. Alison. You wanted all the L's. There's no L's for anyone else now. Right, then I just be called Esau because you've had all the L's, right? I'm making myself laugh, which is good. I had that earlier. Why did I get that again? Right then. Hi, Angela. Alison. So, okay, I've got the Page of Wands for you. This is about you kind of getting into... This is quite, I feel quite, did I read for you last week? Because it's feeling quite complicated. I feel as though I need to lie down while I'm doing it. I feel as though I'm looking after people. I feel quite looky after-y, Alison. Does this make sense for you? And I feel as though the people that I'm looking after are not necessarily appreciating me in the same way. And I feel as though I'm missing out on opportunities to do what I would like to do. Does this make sense? I need to know it makes sense before I continue. Hurry up. Hurry up. Facebook user, I've had an awful week. I'm sorry. I'm not doing mediumship right now, Angela, sweetheart. Yes, busy. But it's more than busy. It's about having time for you. The busy... I feel as though there are things you could cut back on in order for it to feel fairer, because what I'm seeing is that you're going to get into a space where you feel as though a little bit underappreciated and a little bit not resentful, but hang on, where did the time go? And I haven't done this, and this. And it's like, do you know what it makes me think of? It's like someone's going away. Oh, do think they appreciate it. Good. But I do want you to focus on you, because what it feels like to me is that someone's It's been a disappointing day. I'm sorry. Please don't go. Stay. It feels to me. Do you know what? Like, you getting ready to go on holiday and you've got really hairy legs and you haven't done your nails and you haven't done your hair because you've been so busy looking after someone else. So it's like, really make sure that you focus on you, even if it's just for one day, because I don't want you getting to a place where it feels a little bit out of whack, out of balance, unfair, to the point where you think, well, I know they appreciate it. Okay, so that's good. But also, what about me? I feel as though it's going to come to a time shortly, and I don't want it to, where you start to think, hang on a minute, I need some me time. And before it builds up is what it feels like, really. So that you've got a chance to go where you need to go to do what you want to do. This Page of Wands, it speaks to you sort of waking up to some things that would really make you happy, that would really inspire you, that would fire you up to do something that is based only around your own desires, not because it helps someone else or not because it gives someone else what they need. This is very much about internalized desires for you, Alison. I'm going to leave that with you. Judith, what do you want to know? I'll work with you. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Judith Rouse. Are you? Okay, so that is a passion, and that does take a lot of dedication. It's interesting you say that. I'm trying to be a medium. Don't try, be. You are the medium. If you're giving a message from the other side, you're the medium. You're not trying to be it. I feel as though that is the passion that we need to focus on, because mediumship takes a lot. And it gives a lot, but it takes a lot. So, thanks, Scorpio. I do feel as though, anything in general for Judith, I do feel as though that is something, and I'm sorry about your loss, bless you, and that looking after is tremendously difficult. So that's where it is really, that you need to take time out for you to do that, because you need to sit in the power. Oh, bless you. Right then, Judith. Open circles and practice, great. Good. Take the platform. Go to like what they call fledglings and all that, as many as you can. Push it. Push it. Right then. Judith Rouse, bless your heart. Judith. What do you need to know, Judith? Oh, sorry, I thought she said that. You said that. I've got it. Yeah, I'm not doing, someone is shouting in capital letters and I'm not seeing who they are. Okay. I just missed yours again. What do you mean? General for Judith. Okay. I've got your cards here. Okie dokie. So this is really about keeping to yourself, all right, Judith, because what I'm seeing is that you need to hold on to what's yours, because there's something going on around you that's really I'm not enjoying that energy around you, from other people, from people that you don't know whether I trust these people or not. Do I like these people even? Would I pick them to be friends with if I wasn't thrown into a situation with them? I don't like what's going on. I want to hold close to me what is mine. I will not be giving away my time, my energy, or my money. This is you, Judith, not me. And I feel as though I shine pretty brightly. I do have the opportunity to shine brightly, but then there are other people around me who, okay, I don't know what that means. Just please yes or no and tell me at the end. But do you understand what I've said so far? And then I can add on to it. Someone trying to find out what's wrong with me. Does that medical, or because just say yes or no to what I've said to you so far, and then at the end, please, you're very welcome to give me more information. You do understand what I feel very much. I don't understand what's trying to find out what's wrong with me, unless it's a doctor, because otherwise there's nothing wrong with you. But it does feel, if it's medical, that's something different. Okay, so what I feel is though it's very difficult to keep being ourselves and keep shining brightly when we've got people trying to sort of poke at us and take us away from our true self, and I feel as though you could do with a little bit of time just to shut up, everybody, go away, leave me alone, because I've got this little piggy has taken the time to be by themselves and hold on to their stuff. Now sometimes that's considered selfish, that's considered mean, but in other circumstances that's considered looking after yourself and making sure that you're not nibbled away at, that someone's not. And I feel as though there's some words being said to you that's chipping away at you, and actually you've lost something of yourself. You haven't lost it forever, but you've lost it for the time being, to the point where you feel as though, I don't know who I am at the moment, and I'm not enjoying that energy for you at all. And I feel as though the best way to get through it, to get over it, is to remember who you were before you felt like this. And to remember that you can always be that person, because you have the goods, you have the quality, you have the, I was going to say the audacity. And I don't know why that came, but it did. And it's audacious in a good way, as in you've got the pluck, you've got the energy to be something more important and more special than some people around you that might like you not to be. So please do. I've been off work for a few days because of my foot, plantar fasciitis. That you're right, they are. So while you're off, you might want to take some space to consider you're moving forward, so somewhere where you're thoroughly appreciated. And that hurts a lot. I wish you better with your foot, Mrs. And I do see better things coming for you. Just keep your energy safe and save your money, and maybe look for something other, and you will shine again. I'll leave it with you, girlfriend. Hi, Becky. Let me see where I'm at. Bless your heart. They have been sneaky, and I don't like them. They're poopy heads to them. Do you know what? Surround yourself with lovely, white, beautiful light, and then put some mirrors on the outside of it, and any energy reflected at you goes straight back to the sender. If it's negative, if it's positive, I'll have it. Thank you. But you know what I mean? Right then. Let me see who's been here a little while. I know there are some people that's been here a long time, so I want to work with them. Alison said she missed it. I feel you'll have to come back on. I'm not sure at what time it was. Right then, is there anyone here that was here before that's asked me for a reading with my code word, which is please, Maria? Maria! Did I work with you last week? Because every time I hear certain names, I start singing. You might call it singing, but the people might not. Shut up. Right then, so where are we? I'm very warm now. I've got the heating on. We had a what's it storm with the little tiny balls of hail. That's the ones. Maria, are you here, Maria? Hello, Deborah. I'm going to go somewhere on Tuesday and hope for the best. Hi, Linda. You're welcome, Judith. Maria. I'm sure I worked with you last week. Bless you. You're very welcome. Cold. Snow. It's ridiculous. Can't have snow. It's nearly August. What are you talking? Right, Maria. General. I feel like, oh, thank you, Bethy. I will do my best. I will do my best. I've still got half an hour. I think you have to write it at the same time as I see it after I finish one. Right, Maria, what you need to know right now, girlfriend. Oh my God, they're upside down. I don't care if they're upside down. It's the same difference. Right then, so this is about your this is about your forward motion, your determination to go where you want to go, despite the fact that you may have been through it to a large extent. I feel as though I have been through it, and I say me, I mean you. Come down the bottom, tell me you understand. But do you know what? Sometimes we have to just sit still, sit quiet, do nothing. Allow it to marinate, allow our thoughts to marinate, allow things to not ruminate, marinate. And there's a big difference. I don't want you kind of going down blind alleys and rabbit holes with your thoughts, but I want for you to be able to get a rush of blood to your head so that you know what you want to do, and then forge ahead despite what anyone says about you. That's the nubbin of it. The nubbin, isn't that like Chandler? Chandler had a nubbin, didn't he? An extra nipple. We're not talking about those. But what I want to say to you is that for you to move meditating a lot, that's good, but don't do it to the point where you're kind of missing out on doing something, because you're coming to the point soon where you need to take action, and you will know when, because it's kind of like you've got to give up on an idea of something that was in order to have something that will be, without the something that will be being in place already. And that's very often how it works. We have to trust that we have got the goods, and you do have the goods. And I do feel like sometimes you feel like, what's the point? There has been a moment when you felt like, oh my goodness, what's the point? People are starting with me. People are making it more difficult for me. It's great to meet you as well. People are making it difficult for me, but do you know what? I'm going to get there because I know who I am. I'm comfortable in my skin and I have the ability. So I'm going to leave that with you, Mrs. I mean, a lot of these could be half-hour readings, but obviously we're not in that space right now. If you want to work with me privately for a full half hour, then please do come into my inbox and I'll tell you my rates. I'm going to leave that with you, Maria. Bethy Kruger. I'm boiling now. Get very hot. I work very, very closely with my guides, and we get very animated, and then we get very, very hot. With freezing cold hands, feel very cold. Beth. Good. You're welcome. I will do my best. Anyone that doesn't say please, obviously, I can't work with them at all. You can't look at them. But I know most of you have. Right then, so I will do my best to get to. I've still got half an hour, so you know the odds are you will get one, but obviously I'll do my best. Hello, Cutton. Kelly Sutton becomes Cutton. This is when you read too quickly. Beth, what do you need to know, girlfriend? Beth Krieger. Beth. Oh, I had that a minute ago. It's annoying. Oh, I had that a minute ago. No, I didn't. You look like it, but it's not the same. I can't see you. There's somebody who's not coming in through StreamYard, which means you can see yourself, but we can't see you. Right then. So Bethy Kruger, this is about you moving towards the success of your life, if you like. This is very much about the work you've put in, the way you've been determined. I feel very focused with you, Mrs. It's like, don't talk to me. I'm moving forward. Like, it's like someone's running along to try and keep up with you at the moment. I do feel like you're on course. Excuse me. You're very much on course, on target. It's happening. It's almost like you've made a dream. If you've got to have a dream, have a dream come true, because that's where I feel like I'm at with you. Please do come down the bottom and say to me, Lisa, yes, I understand what you're saying. I want to enjoy the time when I'm doing well and remember those that helped me. Does this make sense? Hi, Kelly. Because it's like, we're not islands. We don't get anywhere by not by doing it completely on our own. And I do feel like there have been some people instrumental in your success, which is coming. The working a lot. I just feel like it's brilliant, but I do feel that there's a certain amount of passion that's gone into the determination. Sometimes it's like determination is not enough. We have to have a love for it. And when it's something that we're just tootling along and pootling away at, it doesn't necessarily get us where we want to go. But for you, I feel very inspired with you. I feel like, you know what, I've got this vision, and I love that when you've got a vision and then you kind of take the steps towards it and you get there. It's like, how did that happen? Well, you know how it happened because you did the steps. But if someone said to you, oh, how did you get there? How did you do this? I feel quite modest that you won't say, oh yeah, I was brilliant. I had a really brilliant idea and I had some help, I had some encouragement, and here I am. I'm absolutely fabulous. That's not how you are. So I do see some modesty, but please do take some credit and thank and do appreciate those that have helped you. And this will last you a certain amount of time, and then you will probably want to go further. There's no glass ceiling. So it does, you know, when we're successful, brilliant. Let's just be a bit more successful now. It's like, oh, I've made £100. That'll do. No, you want more. You need more, because this is a thing that can keep giving. So I'm going to leave that with you, girlfriend. Thank you very much. Deborah Chapman. Deborah Chapman. Manny Deb Chap. I'm with you, girlfriend. Deborah. Is that a meerkat? I've got all of them. You're welcome, Bethy. Deborah Chapman with a meerkat. I feel like it is. I can't see very well, but I think it is. I need new glasses. Right, Deborah. You get 3 cards. Deborah. I'm waiting for them to fall. That's it. That's yours. Queen of Pentacles. This is for what you need to know at the moment, mate. All right. Okay. Oh, blimey. Okay. So this is about. That's your reading. Thank you very much. Goodbye. It'll be £4 million. Please give it to me now. This is about, I feel like I want to snap you up. Wake up. See what's going on. You've got more opportunities than you know you have. This is very much about when we get the judgment card. This does speak to a wake up call. This does speak to I will be judged, and will I be found wanting? I will be judged. I am up to the task. How are you judging yourself, and how are you judging other people? Because I do see that sometimes when we're called to that, like we're called to be looked at and take stock, then we have to know that we've done all that we could and we've done our best. And I feel for you, you're in the phase of coming towards a better opportunity that could bring you some financial remuneration. I do feel, because I've got the Ace of Cups, this is all about happiness, really. This is about, happiness is underrated. It doesn't matter. Well, within the law, it matters, but otherwise, let's go after a little bit of happiness. The judgment is very much about you deciding what's important in your life. And that's sometimes what the wake-up call is. Something happens and we go and we change our priorities. We get a sort of a shift of consciousness, and I feel like that's where you're at, or that's what's coming for you, is that shift of consciousness where you think to yourself, do I want to be right? Do I want to be happy? What makes me happy? How do I achieve that? And that sometimes it's not about settling. It's about making a choice that is actually something you can live with more than you thought you could. And it's like our priorities do change. When we're 12, we might want to be a fireman. And when we're 15, we might not. And when we get a bit older, we might start to think, okay, do you know what? I want comfort. And then there's different priorities. And I feel like you're in a space now where your priorities are slightly different, if that makes sense. Do you understand? But I do feel very loving, giving, kind and generous with you. So that's not going to change. But what you want for yourself, that's on a course right now to change, if that makes sense. I'll leave that with you. I hope it was worth the wait. Peace. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for peace. Do you know what? Absolutely. It's priceless, peace, that you can go to sleep at night without waking up gripped by the throat by a thought of something you've said, done or not done. Regret. We're all in different phases. So I'm going to leave that with you, girlfriend. Anne-Marie, I know you've been here a really long time. Thank you, Deborah. Bless you. Everyone, please do pop on again. I'm not leaving, I'm just saying, but please do pop on. I'm here every week. Anne-Marie, can you help me with information with my current house move application? It's not legal, is it? I will do that. You're welcome. I'll do my best to get to some more. Anne-Marie, I'll work with you. I'll see what I can see. All right. Oh, not legal. No, sorry, matey. I really can't. Because I called you and got you all excited. I'm going to. Hi, Tracy. Good, thanks. How are you? I'm going to do you a reading in general. You were quick, Angela. Hi, Brolic. I think I read for you last week and you disappeared. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, Anne-Marie, what I'll do is not legal. I'll just pull for you because I don't want you to think, oh, she called my name and then she refused. I don't want that. Would be mean. I did read for you last week, Brolic, but you didn't. I didn't see you after I'd done it. I'm not sure if you got it. Anne-Marie. Where is she? She's gone. I've lost her. Anne-Marie. There you go. Thank you, Anne-Marie. General for you, as in what do I need to know? It may tie in with what you're talking about, but this is very much not about legality for you, for what I'm saying. All right. This is interesting, I feel I've got 2 cards that speak of your finances and for you doing better finance. Oh, bless you, Brolic. I'm not sure what time it was now. So this is interesting. I've got 3 cards that speak about finances. So when you're talking about a housing application, you're on the sort of cusp. I won't talk about the legalities. You're on the cusp of doing better for yourself financially. You will be in a position where you can save some money, where you can make some money, where just things, it is very much financially attuned, this reading for you. Does that make sense? I just feel as though I need a rest though. It's not that I've overspent, I just feel a bit tired. I feel like this thing that's been going on it's been going on such a long time, and it's made me a bit tired. It's made me feel as though I just need a rest. I want to stop talking about it. Like, just leave me alone with it. Does that make sense? Yeah. I feel very much like, shh, leave me alone. I'm tired. And it's like, it's going round and it's gone around. And so just like, I'm going to have a little rest day laugh from this. And that's fine, because I've got pentacles and pentacles and pentacles, and if I look for the extra, it's pentacles. So it does take about, it feels as though this thing that's been going on has taken forever. It's taken such a long time, but I do see it coming good. And that's not speaking to legality. It's talking about you being in a much better position, that the things that you've invested your time and energy in will actually work hard for you. So you've worked hard for it, it will work hard for you. And then you can take the time to just go, I've done it. And then just sort of keel over. That's what it feels like. I've done it. Straight to sleep. Straight for a little rest and a biscuit. A digestive biscuit and a cup of tea in bed. That's what it feels like. So I feel like I'm all right. I feel like you're going to be good. You're going to have a lot of opportunities, and you're going to see them coming good for you, matey. So I'll leave that with you, Anne-Marie. I hope that's helpful, matey. Did I say hello to Christina? I hope so. Hi, Jean. Hi, Christina. Tracy, how you doing? And Davis, how you doing? I feel if I gave you a message last week, it's not that I don't love you. It's just that it's nice to spread the love. You're welcome, Anne-Marie. And with an E. Anne of Green Gables. I'm very well, Tracy. Thank you. How are you? Right then, let's see where we're at. Who's here that's been here a while that hasn't had a reading last week? Oh, good. I'm pleased. Yeah, if you're going through StreamYard, that way we will know who you are. I know you can see us, but StreamYard, otherwise it means we can't see your name. Kelly O'Neill, did you ask me for a reading? I don't feel as though we've worked together before. I will do my best to get to at least 4 more. I can easily do 4 more, maybe more. So, Kelly O'Neill, did you ask me for one? I don't know. You do. I'm going to, unless you have specific questions, which I do love, I'm going to pull for you to tell you what you need to know right now. If you drop me a follow as well, you'll see when I pop up, and you can come and work with me privately, and I'll tell you my fee. Kelly O'Neill. There's still someone who hasn't come through. The person that said, please, please. I don't know who you are, bless your heart. You have to go in through the StreamYard app. Kelly. I know there's some of you that have been here a long time, and I'm really sorry if I haven't gotten to you. I wish I could work with everyone. Okay, matey. Okay, so I don't know what your relationship status is, but it does look as though you're on the verge of something new. Now, if you're in a relationship, then this would mean that it's going to kind of rekindle, and that you've got a choice. Caroline, you still need to come in through. Or that you're about to meet someone with whom you can have a really excellent relationship, and it's like a do-over. You get to start over with a new person. You're in a relationship. So, okay, so this is very much about rekindling, if you will. I don't know the sort of how your relationship's going, but it does feel as though you're about to kind of start something over, start something new within that relationship. Now, you're at a point of a crossroads. You're at a point of choices. You're at a point of kind of do I want this to be exciting? Do I find this exciting? Can I have this relationship give me what I really, really need? And it does feel as though you can. I'm not saying that you were saying to me, Lisa, my relationship's rubbish, tell me what to do. That's not what I'm saying. But I see for you that it could be enormously fulfilling because of how you choose to go ahead, and it's almost like starting again, unless it's awful and you want to start again somewhere else. You know, this is why I very much like specific questions, because then we can go straight to the heart of it. And when I work privately, that's how it is. Someone will come with a specific question. But do you understand what I've said? But it's very much like, I feel it's almost like the spring is sprung, the grass is riz. And I can get to a point where this becomes much more exciting. And so it does speak to the relationship that you're in and the choices that you make within that. What do I want for myself from this, and how do I get it? And I do feel that you're very able to get, we're starting again. Okay, because when I see this card, this is about leaping and taking a chance to go to almost the unknown, but not quite the unknown, because this is starting from scratch with someone you know already, and that there is the opportunity there to make it. But make sure that your choices are always really good. Make sure that what you choose works for you and that person, but mostly you. So I'll leave that with you, girlfriend. Kelly, I'm really so sorry to hear that. I'm not doing mediumship today, but I am very, very, very sorry. And I send love and healing to you. I'm very sorry for your loss. Melody, I know you've been here quite a long time. You're welcome. You're welcome, Kelly. Kelly O'Neill. Sending love, Kelly Sutton. Right then, what did I say? Melody Hart, are you here, matey? I've still got time for a few. Sweet cheeks. Melody. Where are you? There you are. Yes. Melody, what does Melody need to know? Melody. I'm waiting for them to fall. Okay. Right. Last week we got the same card, came out about 150,000 times. No exaggeration. Right then. So for you, matey, again, this feels so much about spring and the way that we feel when the sun starts to shine and the flowers are in bloom and things start to change for us. I feel as though you're kind of getting into just having a bit more fun, do you know? I do feel as though it's interesting, because it's like, what do I want to do? How will I enjoy myself? This is you. What can I do that's going to be fun? And how can I do that within? It's almost like you want to do it, but I don't want to go over the top. I don't want to do anything over the top, but I want to fulfill some kind of tick boxes about what would make me happy and the people that I like to be with. But I do see that there's a figure around you that is incredibly lovely and kind, and so this could be that you're a relationship, or it could be a family member. Come back down the bottom and tell me if you understand. But it's almost like I'm waking up now. I've said this a lot today because it seems to be a theme emerging for us today as a group that speaks to I'm excited. I want to get out. I want to do some things. I want to see my friends. I want to see new friends. I want to be just kind of not missing out on anything. I don't want to miss out on life. And I feel like sometimes I have done that. Okay, this is you. But I don't want to, I want to temper it by being a decent person at all times. And I'm not saying you're not, but I feel like you've got this very good heightened sense of morality and decency, and that's what you take with you when you're out with anyone, with friends. It's almost like you're the one that people like to say tell their problems to, and you're the one that people go to when they feel a bit down, because you've got this kind energy, you've got this kind of like a nurse energy around you. Even if you don't realize it, people do gravitate towards you, and you've got friends that you can keep for life. and you will meet new people, and they will be friends that you integrate and that you can have for a long time. And I feel like part of your passion is the people that are around you. You enjoy people, you enjoy conversations, you enjoy being around people and giving and kindness and generosity of spirit. So that's really where it's at for you. It's like there's going to be more of that. And it's almost like you're kind of realizing more and more what you enjoy, what you would love to do. All right. So I don't know if that was worth waiting for, but that's what I've got for you. And it's very much about keeping aligned to your values as well. It's really important. All right. I'll leave that with your girlfriend. I hope that made sense. Debbie Chard, are you there? Oh, good. All right, Melody, you're welcome. Debbie Chard, are you there, matey? Where's Debbie? Debbie might have gone to eat a banana. Ooh, don't do that. You frightened my banana now, Debbie. How could you? Don't be scared. She won't eat you. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes, we're sure. Right then. Where is she? She's not here now. Oh, no. Where's no Debbie? Debbie was here a lot and now she's not. I wrote a poem. Very, very, very good. Very good poem. No, Debbie. I'll give you one more. Next 2 comments. If it's not Debbie, I'll move on. Debbie Chard. He's so cute, isn't he? He's very nice, but he got frightened. Megan Jones. Crackers. I love crackers. I like Cheez-Its, to be fair. Whoever said great to be crackers, we can't see you because you haven't gone through StreamYard. Right, Megan Jones, I'm with you, matey. Oh, good. He's very nice. Tell Ethan that Nani sends love. Love to Ethan and my cousin. Where am I? You're there. That's it. Megan, are you still here? Where are you? I don't see Megan now. Oh, dear. There you are. Right, Maggie Jones. Megan. That's yours. I keep getting a lot of aces. This is very interesting, you know. Blimey. All right then. So, how are your thoughts? This is rhetorical. You don't have to answer me. This is about you thinking about what do I want to do for myself that's going to carry me through a long time, for the future, for my financial well-being, for my relationships. This is about you kind of snap, which is about your priorities, the way that you start to think and talk about what you would like going forward. It's almost like something's changed. It's like you put a penny in a slot, you turn the slot, and then it kind of shows you the future. It's almost like you've had a vision of what you would like for the future and how to get it. And this means emotional well-being as well as the home comfort, and I feel like you're very much on course to get those things. This sounds pretty vague, but it does feel as though that's something that you are very able to do. And it's almost, you know, I think I'll save some money now. I think I will look after my emotional well-being because I've got this frog. This is you. You're a frog. You're a frog on a horse, and this frog on the horse is thinking, right, I'm gonna treat myself to some happiness now. I'm going to go and get some happiness for myself. And how do I do that? I'm going to make sure I've got everything I need. I need money to be happy. I need to eat well. I need to look after myself. I need to do all these things. And I know how to do it. It's like, that's where I'm at for you. It's almost like I've had a lot of that today. I've had a lot of people that are really capable, able. They know what to do. They know how to get it. And there's almost like there's nothing going to get in your way. It's only that you just need to keep going. It's very much don't stop until you get enough. Don't stop doing it. Right, so this is where I'm at for you, and there is no enough. It's quite interesting because for you there isn't like a ceiling. There is no, oh, I've got this much, I don't need any more. That's not this, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's always going to have enough, but she has more than enough. She's got enough to share. This is about you kind of being generous and kind and having enough for you and for those that come into your orbit, and you can just be inclusive in the old sense of the word, you know, including those around you, not letting people fall by the wayside. That's an important thing for you. It's like we all rise together. That's an interesting thought, actually. We all rise together. If I've got, then you've got. I will share with you. This is what I'm being given to give you, and it's quite important. And because it makes me happy to see you doing well as me doing well. And I've slowed right down. My energy slowed right down for me to say that to you. So I feel as though that's quite important, that you're you don't want to be alone and rich. You would much rather be doing pretty well and have lots of people around you. So I'll leave that with you. There are still some people who have not gone in through StreamYard. Eden, for example, you haven't gone in through StreamYard. Bernadette, at a standstill. You're welcome, Megan. Did that make sense? Bernadette Connolly. Bernadette Connolly. I think I remember working with you because I said that 17 times. I'm at a standstill. Sometimes we're good. I'm pleased, but Megan, thank you. Anybody that wants to work with me privately, please do come into my inbox. Drop me a follow as well. Come into my inbox and we can work together. Right then, Bernadette. Okay. This is funny. You said I'm at a, no, not funny. I mean, not like screamingly funny. Funny in the other sense of the word, peculiar. Because what I've got for you is that when you say I'm at a standstill, it's kind of, you're at a standstill because you've gotten to a certain level. And I feel like I want to push through that. I don't want to go back. I do private medium readings. I don't want to go back. This is a do-over, all right? This isn't starting again. This is another opportunity to do something that you've done and keep going with it. I don't want to be put off by how good you don't realize how good you are, Bernadette. You don't realize that you're really, whatever it is that you've done has made you feel as though people have made you feel as though you shouldn't or you can't or you mustn't, that you got to a level that'll do for you. It's very British, you know. We mustn't push ourselves too far. We don't want to be too visible. I want to be visible. Be visible. You get to do it again. So when you say you're at a standstill, this is about you going back to the thing that you were doing and doing it again, only more and better, because you absolutely, this is very much about you reaching a pinnacle, reaching a successful height, and then everybody going, go away, get off. They're poking you to get off. So I do what you do, just not online. Okay. So you'll know that there's a lot of yeah, there can be a little professional jealousy, shall we say. So if you want to do what you do, then you must do it and not worry about other people, because it is an opportunity for you to move on and get further with what you want. And if it makes you happy, that's the point, isn't it? It is about that. Hi, Stacia. Right then, let's see. I've got time for a couple more. I'll leave that with you, Bernadette. I hope that made sense for you, matey. Stacia. What's that? What's spiritual medium Mandy Paul saying? Right then, let me see where I'm at. Okie dokie. Who's been here quite a lot? Oh, bless your heart. Thanks. Tracy's putting lots of foxes on. Thank you for the foxes. Where are we? Let's see. I don't know if someone was trawling. Let me see. Trolling. Right then. Where are we? Just seeing where I am. I don't have a lot of time. And some of you did not come in through the doings. Angela, I know you were here right at the beginning. Facebook user, I'm so sorry, but I'm not doing mediumship here. I'm doing tarot. Bless your heart. But Angela, D'Amato, Martin. Let's see what we need to know right now. Angela. Falling slowly. That's yours. I wait. And that's the right card for you. Bless your heart. Because what I feel very much for you. I don't know why it says PM there. Right. So what I want to say to you right now is you're in a position where you feel very stuck. You said turmoil, but that actually feels to me as though I feel trapped in that. And this has to do, where are you putting your time and energy? And the interesting thing is, in the center of all this, I've got the Empress, which is a person that is very, very maternal, very looking after, and I don't know if you're looking after yourself in the way that you should. And this very much speaks to, where do I put my energy and my time? Where do I spend my money? What do I do that's making me feel as though I can't do this anymore, or that I'm stuck? It's very much about going back to basics and figuring out where you spend your time and energy. And when I also feel that there's some healing that needs to be done for you, Angela, I don't feel very grounded with you. Even though I feel stuck, I don't feel grounded within that. I take care of everyone else. I see that. And I do feel as though it's the old story, you know, I need to look after myself before, you know, the thing about putting on the other person's oxygen on a plane before we take our own. It's really important. You can't give what you haven't got. So therefore, it's very much about taking some me time. And that's another cliche, but it's so important. I feel like I want to take a little while for myself and then decide what I need. I feel as though you've got to the point where you've forgotten what you need. You haven't even got time to do some of the things you love doing, because I feel as though you might have to sneak a bit of time to begin with and then find that you actually can make time, because I feel as though you feel a little bit guilty. When you do for yourself, you feel guilty, and it's not that. This is vital. So if you changed it around to considering yourself to be like someone else, what do they need? You would know. But when it comes to you, you don't. So just imagine that you're another important person in your life. What does that important person need? They need to have some time and energy and looking after, and that you know how to do that, but it's just that you haven't allowed yourself. I do feel the guilt though, and I don't want you to feel the guilt. Yes, you do, and you do know how to, and you will know how to, because you're just going to stop. Because if you don't, things will come to a standstill anyway, because you'll kind of just throw up your arms and run away. So you will start today. Since I lost my mom, I don't know how to do anything for me anymore. I just keep moving. I understand that. So I do feel as though there's some space where you need to feel something. You have to okay, so the Empress also speaks to your own mum, the looking after that you don't have for yourself, you're giving away to other people. It does feel as though you need to feel some things. You might need to feel something in order to kind of just stop. When we stop, we feel the things we need to feel, that we're not using something to stop us from feeling, and then you will feel differently, and you will know there's still tears, there's still words, there's still things you need to say to her, which you need to say out loud. All right. And you can do that, and you will feel better, and you will move on. But grief is a very interesting person to walk with. It's awful. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I've come to the end. Myra, I'm very sorry. Anyone that I didn't get to work with, I'm very sorry. I've gone overtime because I started a little bit late. Got lost on the way to the studio. So please do see me again. If you want to work with me privately, please know that I am taking bookings throughout the week, and I do 30-minute readings, and those are on camera like this with you and me. See you, Marianne. Thanks, Tracy. Myret, thank you. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, everyone. Thank you very much, Stacey. Stacey's a star. Oh, bless you, Angela. Thank you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Bless you all. Thanks. Drop us a follow. God bless. Thanks, Kelly. God bless you all. Thank you. I'll see you again.